Hello, and welcome to this edition of Canton Contact. I'm your host, Peg Stevens. My first guest today is here to tell us about several upcoming Spotlight Players productions that are headed to the Village Theater at Cherry Hill this fall. Here with all of the exciting details is Oklahoma's Assistant Director, Adriana Bartnicki. Adriana, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you start by telling the folks at home the plot line for Oklahoma?
Okay, so Oklahoma is set in Farmtown, Oklahoma before it actually becomes a state. And so the set is on a farm, so in farm country, and there's a little rivalry between the cowboys and the farmers, which is really fun. Exciting part of a romance story that is going on. And there are a couple different romances that are happening and unfolding within the context of the musical, so it's really exciting to watch the different controversies that happen along with those.
Oh, it sounds like a fun show.
It will be, yes.
And how are rehearsals going?
They are going really well. We are all set to do our full run-throughs this week. So we have all the choreography finished, we have all of our lines down, all of our blocking is good to go. Now we're just cleaning things up.
Absolutely, how exciting.
Yes.
And how many individuals do you have in your cast of Oklahoma?
About 40.
Oh, okay, so this is a large-scale production then.
Yes.
Ah, and I understand that this is a very special anniversary for Rogers at Hammerstein.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so it's the 75th anniversary of Oklahoma, the musical. And Oklahoma was the first musical that Rogers and Hammerstein collaborated to do. And it really paved the way for musicals as we know it, where the dancing and the singing and the acting all have a balance to really tell a nice story.
Excellent. Do you have a special song that you enjoy watching?
I really like Oh What a Beautiful Morning, and coming into this, that was the song I was most familiar with, so I really enjoy that song. But our performers are doing a wonderful job, and I get goosebumps every time I listen to them sing. They're doing such a nice job, and it's just it's a beautiful singing show, so it will be really nice for the audience to come
Oh,
see.
it sounds like a wonderful production to attend.
Yes.
What are some of the messages that are portrayed in this particular production?
So there's a lot of themes about independence and unity. Even though there are moments of tension within the show, really I think the overarching, like Oklahoma is becoming a state piece is really threaded throughout the whole show. And so it's really, exciting to see that and celebrate with the performers as they make their way towards becoming one group of people that are all working hard together to support Oklahoma and be part of the country.
And what would you say are some of the emotions that the audience can expect to experience?
They will really probably experience most emotions. There's a lot of joy, a lot of anticipation. There's a little bit of fear. We'll see some jealousy, some frustration. So there's a lot of different emotions, but definitely humor. There's a lot of humor threaded throughout the musical as well, which makes it really fun and lighthearted.
Oh, absolutely. It sounds like the full spectrum of emotions.
Yes, definitely.
Now, when is this particular production taking place?
So September 14th through 16th is our opening weekend, and then we also have 3 more shows, the 21st through the 23rd. The Saturday shows are at 7:30. Our Sunday shows are at 2.
Oh, great. And what age appropriate content is it? Like who should attend your production?
It is open to all ages. In the actual show itself, we have ages 7 all the way up through 80. So we have our performers, we have little ones joining us, and so we are happy to take anyone who's willing to come and enjoy the show with us.
Oh, great. So it sounds like a family-friendly production.
Yes.
And where exactly is it being held in the Village Theater?
It is on the main stage. The address is 50400 Cherry Hill in Canton.
And so this is a full-blown production.
Yes,
It's on the main stage.
Yes,
Excellent.
exactly.
Oh, and how is it to work with that spectrum of ages, from the 7-year-old up to the 80-year-old?
It's really fun. I really think that theater is such a nice opportunity to bring a lot of ages together and have everyone just be comfortable and enjoying each other's presence and learning from each other. The kiddos are learning from the adults that have been doing it for years and years, and everyone has a little something to learn from everyone else. So it's really nice working with a variety of ages.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be a great production. So where can the folks at home get tickets?
So there are 3 different ways to purchase tickets. You could call the box office at 734-394-5300. You can visit cantonvillagetheater.org to purchase tickets, and you can also go to our box office an hour or so before the performance, and you can purchase any that we haven't sold out.
Oh, great. And how much are tickets for this show?
They range between $15 and $18.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like a great value for a family-friendly entertainment.
Yes, exactly.
Now, what other Spotlight Players productions can we look forward to?
So the Hallelujah Girls will be at the Baltimore studio. That's going to be performed by Still Got It Players. That's the 50 and older group. And the performance dates for that will be October 25th through 28th. Then we have Escanaba in the Moonlight. Also the Baltimore studio. Auditions are September 10th and 11th, and then the performances November 8th through 11th.
Oh, so you have some exciting performances coming up.
Yes.
Now, how did you get involved in Spotlight Players?
My friend and coworker from work, she actually has been working with Spotlight Players for a long time, and they approached her and asked if she would be willing to direct and choreograph Oklahoma. And she knew that I enjoy theater, so she asked if I would be willing to join her and help her in any capacity. And I was like, yeah, I can do background stuff. And she's like, how about assistant director? I'm like, okay, great. So it's been really fun. I'm glad she asked, but this is my first time doing anything like this. So.
Oh, how exciting.
Yes.
So if the folks at home want more information about the Oklahoma production or any of the shows that you've mentioned, or how they can get involved with Spotlight Players, where should they go?
They can go to Spotlight Players website, which is www.spotlightplayersmi.org. They can also send any questions to our email at admin@spotlightplayersmi.org, or they can send us anything via mail at P.O. Box 87821, Canton, Michigan, or call 734-480-4945.
Oh, great. Adriana, we're almost out of time, so if you wouldn't mind just mentioning those dates again where the folks at home can come see Oklahoma on stage at the Village Theater.
September 14th, 15th, and 16th, and September 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about this exciting production.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Did you know that the Summit on the Park has its own free app for both Apple and Android? The app provides features such as notifications of classes, events, membership promotions, and much more. In addition, the Summit app allows members to self-check in and access calendars and facility information. So stay informed, download the Summit app today.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't drink and drive.
I'm Officer Patty Esselink with the Canton Police Department. School is in full swing. The signs are out and the lights are flashing, reminding us to reduce our speeds and be patient. Students belong in the school zone. Your distractions do not. Let's limit our distractions and let's keep our students safe. Slow down and be patient.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. Joining me now to tell us about another exciting season at Canton's Village Theater is Performing Arts Coordinator Joe Kavoriak. Joe, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Peg. Thanks for having me back.
Well, I understand that you've been hard at work creating the lineup for your upcoming season at the Village Theater. What can we look forward to?
Yes, that's correct. So we have a bunch of things. I think a nice variety for everyone in Canton to enjoy. We'll kick off our Canton Produced season starting in October, on October 6th, with Blues and Bourbon. Featuring the big headline for that evening will be Thornetta Davis. She's won over 30 Detroit Music Awards. She's considered Detroit's queen of jazz, or of blues, excuse me. And she'll be joining us. She'll be headlining a night. We have an opening band that will be joining her as well, that will be playing playing blues and also maybe some acoustic covers, because that's what they're kind of known for. And then we'll also have pre-show in the lobby. The lobby opens an hour before every show. We'll have a local liquor representative to present a bourbon tasting. So people will be able to hear about the history of bourbon and how you're supposed to taste it and what the distinct different flavor profiles are. And then they'll be able to purchase different tastings of bourbon that's offered that night.
Oh,
and
hence the title, Blues
and
Bourbon.
Very good, very good.
It.
Yeah, I thought they would go very nicely together.
Excellent.
And then following that, October 20th, we will have, I'm not sure if our audience all knows, but many Canton residents are familiar, especially if a little one. We have a trick-or-treat parade at the summit every Halloween season. And we thought we would create a partner for that event at the Village Theater. And on October 20th, we'll be having the hopefully first annual, we'll be having the event, hopefully the first of many, Monster Mash. And that will be an adult Halloween party, so it'll be 21 and over. We'll be doing something a little bit different. Normally people sit in the main house and watch a show as an audience member. For this show, we'll be turning the band around. So they'll actually be facing upstage towards the back of the theater, what you would normally be looking at. And we'll be inviting the audience will be allowed to be on stage, and we'll have tables set up there and use the stage as a dance floor.
How
and then
exciting!
Yeah, it should be really fun. And then we'll also have in the lobby, we'll have games that people can play, and such as trivia, and we have a couple different things up our sleeve. And then there'll also be a costume party, so people are definitely encouraged to come in costume, and it should be a really good time.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
In November, what can we look forward to?
In November, on November 16th, we'll have the Detroit All-Star Band Showcase, which is a talent agent. L'Oreal Ross will be bringing a group of Detroit's up-and-coming acts that you can kind of get a little taste of everything. You get about 25-30 minutes of each one. I think the highlight I want to most point out is Jeff Hobson. He's actually quite a famous magician. He's been in Vegas, he's been on television, and he'll be kind of our headliner for that event.
Oh, how exciting.
Yes, yes. And then we'll move along into the Halloween holiday season, and we will have the Detroit Circus will return. I was just getting your tickets sooner than later. They're already starting to sell without even really saying much.
And that's for New Year's Eve,
yes,
correct?
And that's for New Year's Eve. It'll be at 7 p.m. It's a show that's friendly for all ages. In fact, this year we're going to be adding an early countdown for kids. This is something we do at our house, so I decided to bring it to the Village Theater. And after the show, we'll do a countdown to celebrate 2019 for the little ones, so then you can go put them to bed and have your second countdown.
Oh, how exciting.
Yes.
And now for the folks at home who maybe haven't attended in years past, can you explain?
Yes, absolutely. The Detroit Circus is an animal-free circus, and what you can expect to see is silk performances. So when people are what looks like climbing and flipping around on silk, you can see that. There's magicians that are involved, fire, lots of fire. So there's some swords they light on fire, and they toss them around very safely. So a lot of things of that nature that are kind of unique, you don't get to see every day.
And it's the feedback has been incredible.
Yes,
people have really
it's
enjoyed
phenomenal.
it.
We have lots of people. I've met some people recently that said this is their tradition that they do every New Year's Eve. And the tickets will go quickly. Last year we sold out about 2 weeks before the show happened. And so I would suggest getting your tickets sooner than later.
Oh, good to know.
Yes.
Now I understand that you are bringing some very special pets to the Village Theater.
We are. We're bringing the Popovich World Famous Pet Theater on March 22nd. And what that is Mr. Popovich has rescued about 30 different animals, so cats, dogs, birds, and he's trained them to perform different tricks, and they will do that for us on stage on March 22nd.
Oh, how fun.
Yep. And then, yes.
And they travel the globe.
Yes, they travel all over the country, and they happen to be on a leg of their journey that was close to us, so it worked out just perfectly. It's something that we've been trying to get in the past. And they're actually their home base is Las Vegas, but they travel everywhere.
Oh, so it sounds like a very unique opportunity
It is
right here in Canton.
Is. Yes, it very much is. Yeah. And then in April, on April 13th, we'll have the return of the Second City, which has also it's sold out the last 5 years. So I'm calling its historic run will continue at the Village Theater.
I'm sure, yes.
And this year's show is called It's Not You, It's Me, The Second City. And so it's based on relationships. So they'll be talking about different types of relationships and kind of having fun and making everyone laugh.
And I understand you have one last Canton Produce production that I'm looking very forward
Yes.
to as a fan of Prince. So
Yes,
can you tell us about that?
I do, yes. So I searched long and hard to find a Prince tribute band and was finally successful. Got to go to a casino last year for them to audition for me. And so they'll be, they're called Phase 5, and they'll be doing a Prince tribute for everyone on May 11th at the Village Theater. And I chose for a Prince tribute, it was kind of higher on my list. I just feel like Prince is something that kind of transcends generations, and no matter who you are, I feel like a lot of people can relate to Prince and have some kind of Prince story in their back pocket. So I thought it'd just be a really great event for us to have what I'm calling a purple party, or actually it's called now Party Like It's 1999. I found out there's another tribute band called the Purple Party, and so I didn't want to get it confused. And so they'll be coming May 11th. They'll be performing all of the hits. Trust me, you do not want to miss their Purple Rain. It brought down the house at the casino.
Oh, it sounds like an incredible lineup. We're almost out of time. Where can folks get tickets and get more information about this upcoming season?
They can get more information at cantonvillagetheater.org online, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or they can call us at 734-394-5300.
Excellent. And tickets are on sale now.
They are on sale right now. You can buy them.
Excellent. Oh, Joe, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about this wonderful lineup at the Village Theater.
Thank you.
We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
I belong.
You belong.
No matter the season, no matter your age, your race, your social or financial status, or your physical abilities, you belong.
Canton Leisure Services is proud to be a public service provider for its residents. We are committed to honoring diversity, inclusion, and equity while remaining dedicated to a mission that promotes a spirit of mutual respect, feelings of belonging, and a greater sense of community for all of our neighbors.
Did you know that the Summit on the Park has its own free app for both Apple and Android? The app provides features such as notifications of classes, events, membership promotions, and much more. In addition, the Summit app allows members to self-check in and access calendars and facility information. So stay informed, download the Summit app today.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't drink and drive.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My final guest is here today to tell us about a fabulous fundraiser that is taking place at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill that will benefit the Partnership for the Arts and Humanities. Here with all of the details is Executive Director Jill Engel. Jill, welcome back to the show.
Thanks so much, Peg.
I understand that preparations are underway for a fabulous fundraiser.
Yes.
What do you have planned for us?
Definitely. We try and do a spring and a fall fundraiser, and this one's going to be fantastic. We kind of bumped it up a little bit. It's going to be September 29th at the Village Theater, and it's Sounds of Motown. So
Oh, how fun!
very fun. Motor City Soul is coming in. We've never had them before for a fundraiser benefit, and so, but we decided they play a variety of music, and we really decided we wanted Motown. So tickets are just flying off the shelf already. So I think it's going to be a really popular event.
Oh, I
So-
see why. And you just don't do a typical concert. I
No.
know you do a very special event. Can you tell us what else folks can expect?
We do. Included in the ticket price, which is going to be $30, we do a welcome reception for 1 hour. So 7 o'clock welcome reception. We are so grateful because we always have restaurants that participate in this welcome reception. So we have Antonio's Cucina Italiana, and JB Smokehouse, and they are both doing sample appetizers for this welcome reception. We have Cold Stone Creamery from Cherry Hill Village that's going to do ice cream samples, and Kalmar Cakes here from Canton that are going to do a cupcake station. So we're going to have some sample appetizers, sample desserts from those 4 establishments for the welcome reception from 7 to 8 o'clock before the show starts. So, and that's all being donated. So we're so grateful for their participation.
Oh, absolutely. And it sounds delicious.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, and then at 8 o'clock, the concert will start.
Yes, 8 o'clock concert will start, Motor City Soul. Again, they're going to be playing 2 hours of Motown music. We always drop the orchestra pit so that we have a dance floor for people to come out and dance, which people always enjoy. So it's fun. It's a great evening out. It's a Saturday night. It's, 3 hours and great date night. And so we're excited.
Absolutely. And it's all for a very good cause.
It is. It is. We're very fortunate. We always have great, we also have sponsors for the event. Community Financial Credit Union is our presenting sponsor for this event. They're very gracious, always participate in every event. And then we also have a new sponsor, Grupo Antolin North America. They're a Ford tier sponsor. They're our reception sponsor. Because bottom line, when we have sponsors and when we have restaurants that donate, we get to take the proceeds from each of our fundraisers and put it towards our project, which is the Village Arts Factory. So that's what's most important. There's 400 seats at the theater. We want to sell out the theater and sell every single ticket. But all the proceeds are going towards the Village Arts Factory, which is our project that we're continuing to build in Cherry Hill Village.
And you've made a lot of progress
Yes.
with this project. Can you give us an update?
I can. It's from the time that we bought the property in 2012, it's been a long time coming. We started actual construction in 2016. So the veterans dormitory is done. As far as the building itself, it's done. We're waiting on sewer and water tap connections. So as soon as we have those done, and we're going to do some repairs on the ridge sidewalk, it's going to be open, and it's going to offer enrichment programs for female veterans. Eisenhower Center is going to be the tenant. We've switched gears a little bit because we changed our parking lot design. So it made the Ford factory open to other opportunities. So we actually have a food and beverage destination that we are in deep conversation with the Ford factory now. We're hoping that if that goes through, that would open St. Patrick's Day of this coming up year. And then we're working really hard on the warehouse, the Arts Warehouse on Cherry Hill. It'll have studios, gallery, boutique, and we're hoping to get that done before the end of this year.
Oh, how
exciting.
exciting.
Huge change in the timeline. We're super excited. So great things going on our property.
And it sounds like it'll be a wonderful destination with,
It will be.
so many things going on.
It will be. It will be.
Oh.
So the public will be able to come in. They'll be able to watch art being created, take a class, purchase art, or once we have our buildings done, then we're going to do walking and bike trails on 8 acres. So people will be able to come over there with their families and just have a leisurely, health and wellness, be able to walk the trails, and it'll be a gathering place for people of all ages. And it's going to be just an incredible destination, along with the Village Theater, because it's a block away. So we're really creating that art and culture destination for Cherry Hill Village.
Oh, fabulous. Very commendable.
Yeah, thanks.
And if the folks want to show their support, they can attend this wonderful concert.
They can. They can attend this wonderful concert. Again, tickets are $30, and we started ticket sales a month ago, and we probably have over 150 tickets already sold. So they need to go to the Village Theater website, and they get to select their seats. It's not general admission, so they can decide where in the theater that they want to sit. But no matter what seat they have, every seat is great in that theater.
Absolutely.
So we love it. That's why we love doing our fundraisers there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now, I know you've put so much work into your project.
Yes.
When do you anticipate the first opening, the first thing that you can celebrate with the public?
We will definitely be celebrating the opening of the Veterans Dormitory this fall. So the goal was September 1st, but with the sewer connections, construction so busy right now, it took us a while to find contractors. So the Veterans Dormitory will be open, we're hoping, by October now. The Arts Warehouse, if everything goes well, all of our permits and all of our contractors, we're hoping by the end of the year. So by the end of December, it's a very aggressive goal. So the more people and the more funds that we have, we haven't done a capital campaign. This is all private fundraising that we've used so far. So it's every time we do a fundraiser like this, we get to increase awareness of our project, and more people want to be a part of it. The public and the residents, especially here in Canton, are super excited, even though we want it to be a regional destination.
Oh, well, Canton is so lucky to have the Village Arts Factory and the Partnership for the Arts and Humanities.
Thank you.
We are almost out of time,
Okay.
so if folks want to get tickets, where should they go?
They should go to the Village Theater website. So that's cantonvillagetheater.org and purchase their tickets. They can, click on September 29th is the event, and it's called The Sounds of Motown.
Excellent. Jill, thank you so much
You're welcome.
for stopping by and telling us about this great fundraiser and to give us an update on your project.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.